very warm welcome to the Cruise Show. Carly and Richard with you for the next quarter of an hour or so, talking about family cruise holidays. Now, family cruise holidays are a real great way to get away with the whole family. The kids will have a great time on board. And today, we've got two holidays for you to really tempt you on board. Two very different type of cruise holidays, and we've included so much with the price of your holiday. But to tell us more about cruising, someone that's an expert at cruising and expert at families as well, it's Carly.
Thank you, Richard. Well, I know as a parent, when it comes to booking your family holiday, it can be tricky. You're trying to think about how long flights are going to be. Is the hotel going to have enough facilities to keep the children occupied? Are your fussy little eaters going to have the right choices? Is your husband going to be occupied? I often have to think about that as well. Well, this is why a cruise holiday is the perfect family holiday. And a lot of people don't realise it, but there is so much going on board for your children. There's things like water parks, there's lots of different activities. There's kids clubs where you can sign your child in. They can go and have a fun day with the kids hosts while you go and do what you choose. Send your husband off to where he wants to be. Go and relax on a sun lounger. And while your children are having fun, as we know, you can relax and you can enjoy your family holiday as well. How good does that sound? And on today's show, we've got two cruises sailing out of Southampton, so you don't need to think about things like flights. The worst thing when you've got a little one is getting on a flight and thinking, are they going to behave themselves? Well, we've got two wonderful cruises out of Southampton for you today, and we're going to start out with a princess cruise, aren't we, Richard?
Yeah, we are. So we're going to be taking a cruise around the Canary Islands, and this is on board Sapphire Princess. Now, Princess Cruises is all about 5-star cruising. You can see here, this is the atrium of the ship. It's the Piazza, a great meeting place, actually, if the kids are maybe exploring the top deck, and you can arrange to meet them here later on, and you can always have a bite to eat here. I mean, you've been on a Princess Cruise too, Carly. What did you enjoy about it?
Oh, I love the theatre, I've got to admit, Richard. The seats in the theatre are lovely. Every position, you get a great view of the stage, and the entertainment is wonderful as well. And you could take the children along to the shows in the evening, or there could be things going on in the kids club for them as well.
Exactly, and while they're in the kids clubs, they'll be making new friends on board, and there'll be all sorts of activities for them to enjoy. Now, you saw on top deck the swimming pools there, if they just want to have a dip in one of the pools. If they wanted to go to a water park when they're on holiday, how much are you paying for every time when you go to that? Well, on board a cruise holiday, it's included in the price of your holiday. And whilst they're relaxing in the kids club, maybe you could be in the sanctuary area. Now, this is the adult only area, which is a lovely area to just relax in. There's a cover charge to head here for the day, but do you know what? It's well worth it to just escape, maybe have a book or watch the world go by as we take in our cruise around the Canary Islands. Now, with Princess Cruises as well, the food is outstanding on board, and there's something for everyone. If the kids just want to have chicken nuggets one evening, or maybe fish fingers or baked beans, they can have that on board as well. But you can be trying something new, maybe surf and turf if you want to enjoy that.
Yes, do you know what I think is great, Richard? Is things like the pizza on the back deck there by the swimming pool. I mean, the children love to be busy, don't they? They're in and out the swimming pool. They want to eat on the go sometimes. They don't want to have to get changed or get dry and go and head to the restaurant. Head outside and get some pizza from the outside buffet there.
The kids will love the pizza as well.
Absolutely.
And of an evening, you can, of course, enjoy all of the entertainment around the ship here. Maybe the kids will enjoy some of the facilities in the kids club, whilst you're enjoying all of those, some amazing meals out around the ship. And also, you can enjoy the shows too. Similarly, you can do it all as a family if you want to do that as well. That's the great thing about this family cruise special. So this is a cruise on board the Sapphire Princess. We're taking in the Canary Islands now. We're going to be cruising from Southampton, which means there's no luggage restrictions. On the 9th of October, it's a 12-night holiday. We'll cruise out to Southampton, and our first port of call will be Vigo. Now, here you can take a trip to the fish market, or maybe have a walk around all the narrow streets and pick up some souvenirs. Then we're on to Madeira is our next port of call here. Now, maybe take a trip up Monte, up the cable car. The kids will love that. They really will. Then we're on to Lanzarote is our next port of call here. Timanfaya National Park, you've got the Cactus Garden there, which makes great photo opportunities. Tenerife will be our next destination here. You can shop till you drop here with some great shopping opportunities. And the Loro Park, the whole family will have fun there. Gran Canaria is our next port of call. Maybe enjoy a relaxing day on Las Canteras Beach or visit Palmatos Park. Then we're on to Lisbon, is our final port of call. You could maybe jump on the sightseeing trolleybus, so number 28. That will show you all of the sights of what Lisbon has to offer. And then we're going to be cruising you back to Southampton after your 12 nights on board.
Oh, that sounds pretty good to me. And those inside staterooms start from just £1,099 per person for a twin stateroom. Now, if you would like to get 4 inside the one stateroom, it is only £605 per person. So that's adults or children.
And if you want to be in an ocean view stateroom, that's from just £1,209 per person. That's based on a twin share. Or if you want to get away as a group of 4, maybe it's 2 adults and 2 children, or even 4 adults. That's just then £659 per person when all of you share an ocean view stateroom.
Or for a balcony stateroom, it's just £2,529 per person for a twin stateroom. Or for 4 of you, it's £1,335 per person. And don't forget, this is a 5-star luxury cruising.
It is. And do you know what we're also going to include as well? We're going to include $85 per stateroom on board credit. Now, what would you spend yours on board?
Perfume, Richard, every time.
Yeah. I might go to the spa and have a relaxing treatment.
Oh, now that sounds good as well.
Yeah.
Well, let's have a little sail back through those details. So we're going to sail you out from Southampton, heading for our first port of call, Vigo. Maybe go and try some fresh seafood while you're here, or something fun to do with the children. You could even do a Segway tour here. Then we're going to sail on to Madeira, and Madeira is just beautiful. The cable car ride at Monte is a lot of fun. Maybe try the toboggan ride back down, or just strolling around the cobbled streets of Madeira. There's lots going on there. Then we're off to Lanzarote. You've got Timofaya National Park, or maybe go to, if you're maybe going out for a day and the children aren't with you on this cruise, you could even go to a winery on the way back. Yeah. Then we're off to Tenerife, and there's so much going on here. You've got the water park, you've got the Loro Park, maybe go and relax on the beach, maybe try some water sports as well while you're there. Then we'll arrive into Gran Canaria. You've got the cobbled streets here, maybe a little bit of shopping, or head to the beach as well and see what's going on there. Before we arrive into our final port of call, Lisbon. A lot of the highlights can be seen on the sail-in, and when you're there, the square is a great place to maybe go and have a nice family meal together before we sail you back to Southampton. For more information about the prices there, or the sharing of 4 passengers in the cabin, give us a call and we can talk to you all about that. It's 0800 655 6449. Well, we're going to move on to our next itinerary. Where are we heading, Richard?
Yeah, so for this one, we're going on a different cruise line as well with MSC Cruises now, and we're on board the MSC Magnifica. But what's the MSC Magnifica like? Well, we sent John to have a look around.
Well, here I am at the very heartbeat of the ship, the atrium. Reception's behind me, and then as you go up, it is absolutely gorgeous. The spiral staircases, there's a piano over there, and of an evening, it's such a relaxing place. Also, this is where I've just picked up my Daily Times, and this tells me what's happening around the ship, where and when. This is normally put in your bedroom just before you go to bed of an evening, so you'll know what's happening the next day. Do you know, when you look around the ship, it truly is Magnifica. Well, we've made it on board, and of course, it's the Lord. See, we've come to the buffet. Now, if you like pizza, I'm reliably informed this is some of the best pizza at sea. Gosh, it looks tempting. Oh, there's another one coming out now. Here we go. Whoa. You see, whatever sort of stateroom you choose with MSC, you're going to get great value for money. But for me, a balcony has it all. Because when you pull into a port like we're in today in Barcelona, you've got the whole of the city skyline behind you. I can see the Sacred Familiar Church from here. I can see the Olympic Stadium, Montjuic, from my very own balcony. You see, that's the advantage of it all. But whatever you choose, I know you'll find it great value for money. Well, this is the indoor solarium, and it is absolutely lovely. There's the bubbling hot tubs there, there's a lovely heated pool here, and of course there's alfresco dining all around us. Plus, there's the ice cream. It's award-winning too, and there's so much of it to choose from. I think I'll go and have a little look.
You go and enjoy that, John, and let's tell you where we're heading. Now, this is around Northern Europe. On the 13th of September, we're going to be cruising from Southampton. It's 11 nights, and we're off to Le Havre is our first port of call. Here you could head to Paris for the day, or maybe go and explore the Normandy beaches, or just have a look around Le Havre itself and the pretty harbour there. Then we're going to be cruising on to La Coruña is our next port of call here. Go and do some great shopping there. It's really walkable destination. The ship docks right in the heart of the centre. Then we're going to be cruising you on to Bilbao as our next port of call. Maybe take a trip to the Guggenheim Museum here, which is really impressive. Then we're going to be cruising you on to our next destination, to Le Verdon-sur-Mer. This is where you can head to Bordeaux, maybe pick up some wine or try some of the local vineyards there. Then we're going to be cruising you to Amsterdam. We maybe take a canal cruise there. We're going to be overnighting on board in Amsterdam as well, so you can really go out and explore what Amsterdam has to offer. Then we're going to be cruising you on to Hamburg. Maybe take a trip to Miniature Wonderland if you've got the kids with you there. They'll love that too. Then we are going to be cruising you back to Southampton.
Well, prices there start from just $8.99 per person for the inside stateroom, and the child's prices start from just $2.99 per person.
But if it's an ocean view stateroom you want, that's from just £1,049 per person. And once again, your child prices start from £299 per person.
And the balcony staterooms start from just $1,299 per person for the adults, and again, $299 per person, from $299 per person for the child's prices in a balcony stateroom. Wow, let's have a little sail back through those details. So we're going to be sailing you out from Southampton, heading for our first port of call, Le Havre. Now this is your great opportunity to take the children into Paris and see all those wonderful sights that Paris has got to offer, from the Eiffel Tower to the Arc de Triomphe. Then we're off to La Coruña, and it's steeped in history, so you can take the children around all the lovely museums, and there's some great seafood and shopping here as well. Then we'll arrive into Bilbao. Of course, you've got the Guggenheim Museum, which can't be missed there. Our next port of call will be Le Verdon-sur-Mer, and you could relax on the beach here, or maybe hire some bikes and cycle through the forest in Le Verdon-sur-Mer. That's a nice family thing to do. Then we'll arrive into Amsterdam. There's so much going on, maybe a canal cruise or visit Anne Frank's house before we arrive in to Hamburg. And again, lots going on in Hamburg, and Miniature Wonderland is a must, isn't it, Richard?
Yeah.
And then we'll sail you back into Southampton. Like we said, those inside staterooms for adults start at $8.99, but the children's prices start from just $2.99 per person. That's incredible value for money when you think about it. All that's included, all that wonderful food and entertainment as well. Well, I hope we've tempted you into booking your first family cruise holiday. But from myself and from Richard, we'll see you next time.
See you very soon. Bye-bye for now.
You've been watching a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.